Guys, it's Kieran from The Fundamental Body. I'm making this video to answer all your questions, or most common questions that I get asked about protein powders. The most common question that I get asked is whether or not that you need to be taking a protein supplement. Before I even answer that question, what you guys need to know is that you have certain protein requirements that you need to be eating or consuming per day. The protein requirements are 1 gram per lean pound of body mass. So you can nearly answer your own question then on whether or not you need to be taking a protein supplement. As long as you're getting the required amount of protein per day, well then if it comes from protein supplement, if it comes from beef or chicken or eggs, technically it doesn't matter too much. So the question is, if you put it to me, do I need to be taking a protein shake? Well, technically no, you do not need to be taking a protein shake. But what you do need to be taking in is the required amount of protein per day, which is 1 gram per lean pound of body mass. The reason why a lot of people would take them, and what I would take them myself, is for these 3 main reasons. First of all, they're very convenient. So if you've got a really busy work schedule, you can take a protein shake in the morning before you go to work, or if you're coming home late, you can just take a protein shake to meet your needs. It's also really handy as well if you're struggling to get the required amount of protein into you, because protein itself is quite filling, so it can be easy to liquefy it and consume your protein that way. It's also a really cheap source of quality protein in comparison to something like chicken or eggs or beef. It works out really cheap if you buy a bag, and it'll last you for anywhere between 2 and 6 weeks. And another reason why I would take it is because it's a really good source of quality protein. When I say quality protein, I mean a complete protein. Complete proteins are proteins that contain all the amino acids that your body needs. These are going to include animal-based protein sources such as your meat, your fish, your eggs, your milk, your whey proteins. And then you've got some incomplete protein sources, and they're going to include mainly your plant-based sources such as beans and peas and grains and nuts and seeds. Okay, them sources are fine to get protein in, but just that you know that they're incomplete. Okay, so when I'm saying that whey protein or proteins are quality source, I mean that they're complete, as in they have all the amino acids that you need. Is protein good if I want to lose fat? Is protein necessarily, or is protein powder good if I want to lose fat? Or is protein powder good if I want to gain muscle? Again, it all comes back to, are you taking in the required amount of protein that you need per day? And then this is really going to be decided on your training and the calories that you're consuming. So if you're looking for fat loss, you're going to lower your calories. If you're looking for muscle gain, you're going to increase your calories. But your protein requirements per day are going to be roughly the same for both, whether your goal is fat loss or muscle gain. The types of protein that there are, the main types are whey protein, casein protein, egg protein, soy, hemp and pea. Okay, first 3 are probably the best sources of protein to get it from. I myself would personally go for whey protein just because it probably is the cheapest and because it's really good quality. Second 2 are really good, and the last 3 are kind of like your vegetarian sources. And like I described earlier, that vegetarian sources aren't necessarily the best sources of a protein because they are incomplete. They don't have all the amino acids that your body needs. Where do I get my protein? I get it from myprotein.com or .ie, and also you'll get them on bulk powders. You don't need any fancy proteins, you don't need diet protein, you don't need mass bulking protein. You just need to get yourself a simple whey protein and it'll do the job.